You're now listening to Brook Brothers.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Shak-Trauma.
What's good? This is your boy, Silver.
It's been a while since we've been up here doing this. Thank you guys for tuning in to our third installment of our documentary, our docu-series. We appreciate all the followers, the supporters. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, you know what I'm saying, to keep that algorithm going, you know what I'm saying, to let YouTube know that y'all jacking us. So where we at?
Let's see. Our favorite DAW, for those that don't know or may not know, DAW stands for Digital Audio Workstation. So that's the program, the main software that you use to produce music. We prefer FL Studio.
When we had our first recording studio, we did use Logic, Pro Tools, and we still was using FL Studio to run like the drum tracks.
Yeah, production and also the beats. And then for vocal recording and tracking, we use for, Pro Tools for vocals and songs.
Honestly, Brook Brovaz brings so much dynamics. I feel like we cover every genre, all grounds, all the feels, all the vibes. Like I explained to y'all before, I am a percussionist first, so I normally start with the framework of the beat. I normally start with the drums. I like hard hitting, like hip hop East Coast drums. I mean, I'm just starting to get into the trap and the drill 808s and some of the percussions that they use and traditional Southern beats. But I'm more of like the East Coast. Like that's really my to-go-to when I'm doing the framework of a beat. At this stage of the game, I could start anything, you know what I'm saying? I could compose anything or start the framework of anything. I'm getting more into the melodies, the keys, and sampling, you know what I mean? I left that out, sampling as well. That's pretty much how I get it started.
For my framework, it varies. Sometimes I will start with the drums, but more than likely, I will start with the melody only because there's so many different options available, so much more than drums. So more than likely, I will get inspired by melodic tone, melodic sound. So I would just turn on Fruity Loops, open up one of the plugins, and just start going through sounds. Whatever stands out to me in that moment, I would just, lay that down. And the melody, I would just start messing with the sound, and the melody would come to me at that point. And then I would go into the drums, start laying down the, framework of the drums. It is depending what melody comes out when I get the right sound, will determine what genre that's gonna be. Cause it could sound like it's an R&B melody and turn into an Afrobeat joint.
Facts.
Or it could sound like a pop joint and it's a cinematic joint. So, it's random, but that's the point. It's supposed to be, it's chaotic, but it's creative chaos. That's when your creativity shines the most, when there's no order to it.
And this guy, he spoiled me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even be finishing the tracks no more. I used to just finish a complete beat, you know what I'm saying? But I put the Brook, he put the brothers in it. I know when I reached my peak in it, and the framework of the beat. And then I just pass that shit to my partner. We'll cook, or we'll be in the lab and we'll just play some melodies and do little jam sessions and shit like that, and just come up with just some fire shit, you know what I'm saying? But that's kind of just the workflow, man. It's just fun, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm listening to RJ Payne, Mickey Fax, J. Cole, last project, and Drake. I'm leaving out a few, but these are who I really got in heavy rotation, because I really listen to a lot of R&B, you know what I mean? Classical jazz, you know what I'm saying? And theatrical music and stuff like that, just to draw inspiration and stuff like that. But mainly when I'm in the whip, I'm listening to R&B. So as artists, I feel like I like Lil Baby as an artist, like completely like an entertainer, what he's doing. Her is phenomenal, tone stiff. On an R&B level, as an artist, is phenomenal. I also got Lucky Day in heavy rotation as well. Lucky Day is phenomenal. And Breezy.
For me, I don't listen to music. It's funny, it's kind of contrary, because people listen to music for inspiration. I literally don't listen to music because of that purpose. Like, I don't want to be subconsciously influenced by the music and make something that I heard, because that happened to me twice in my life. I just fall back from that just to draw from my own well of inspiration, really.
I play pool. I'm really into like cigars and like the real connoisseur lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, type of activities. Like I'm into like colognes, cigars, you know, fine wine and like champagne. These are my like things, you know what I'm saying? I take it. They're very serious, you know what I'm saying? It's like, another thing I do, I be looking at barbers all day, like in different cities. Like when we gonna travel to different cities, I be finding like the latest barber in each city. So I know when we touch down, I'm like, yo, this is the barber we gonna see. This is the barber we gonna see. So it be shit like that, like weird shit. Like I be outside of playing with the, you know, kids and doing and I love to cook. I got into cooking heavy. I'm not no chef or no shit like that, or you know, culinary school, but I really enjoy to cook. You know what I'm saying? Coming up with my own recipes and just getting busy in the crib. So
I like to write, you know, outside of writing songs. Like I'm really into kid stories. I'm into writing some suspense, some horror shit, movie scripts. And another thing I got into recently, the visual arts, like video production, things like that.
He's shooting this right now. He's right here. He traveled over there and got a camera and shot this shit.
Yeah, that's like how to film, how to work the camera. I learned, you know, learn all about that. So anything that involves creativity is something I really love doing.
I'm about to say, I need to add that on too. He right about that. Cause I forgot we got clothing stores, we making clothes. We do we create mad stuff, books, websites, we wild.
And then outside of creativity, I like to go out, I like to party. That's in my blood. We Caribbean boys,
Island boys.
We like fetting and
everything, doggy.
Yeah, I don't really have a favorite. There's a lot of movies that I like, but my favorite genre is horror. But I don't have like a favorite. I don't really have a favorite, you know, movie specifically.
So yeah, I'm Jamaican, is it? You know what I mean? I love fucking Third World Cop and Dancehall Queen. If y'all have not watched these shows, I know these things word for word, and Shakas, you know what I mean? But word for word, and I laugh at the same parts all the time, and it always gets funnier to me. So Dancehall Queen, y'all go check that out. Third World Cop. Yeah, those are my I'm still laughing at some of the parts of my mind right now. Go check those movies out. Those are our favorite movies.
I'm like about maybe 10. It was me and my best friend at the time. We playing football, we throwing a football around, you know, back and forth on somebody front yard, which we probably shouldn't have been doing anyway, but he throws it and it kind of goes into the bushes right in front of the house. So I go in there to look for the shit. I'm looking, I'm like, I see this shit nowhere. I'm looking now, I see him just standing there kind of looking forward over my head. Then out of nowhere, I just hear these two voices. I'm like, dumb scared. I'm looking up. These two people, the two owners of the house, stand up on the porch looking around and like,
so it goes.
Yo, this shit was weird. This shit was weird, but they went back inside. I go on the porch, I go up the stairs, make sure they inside, go on the porch, go around and look over the bushes to see if I see from the top view, because that shit is not on earth no more. So, and then it's a fucking yellow football and I can't find it. So I'm like ready to go back down. Instead of taking the steps, you know, I'm a kid, so I decide to, like, you know, when you hold on to the gate and you pull yourself and you hop over it and you jump off. I did that shit and I destroyed. All I heard was the loudest rip ever. Apparently, these elderly folks had an elderly house, and that shit, the whole porch came off in my hands. I pulled back to jump over, and when I pulled back, the whole shit just rips.
He was bad, son.
And then I started hearing screaming from inside the house. What is that? What is that? I panic, I jump off the porch, jump in the bushes. They come out, they looking around. Where did they go? Where did they go? Screaming at the top of her lungs. It was this old couple. Call the cops. Like, I'm like, what the? Like, chill out. Like, it's not that serious. And then for the first...
Let the gate, look, chill out.
Nah, I did. I fucked it up. But I mean, she was screaming like I was like aiming at, like she was, nah, she was wild. Like, so she's screaming and shit, and I think he went inside to call the cops. As soon as the car pull up, I was like, fuck it. I get up and I start running, and I see my boy like a little bit higher up. He starts running. As soon as I just bolt out the bushes, I'm moving. I'm running down the block. I hear tires screech behind me. He takes off. He got the siren going. The cops losing control, skidding, turning the corner after me. I look back. I'm moving. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to prison today. So that's what's fueling my shit. I'm fucking booking it. The cop comes around and does some movie crazy drift action slide and cut me off on the sidewalk. I'm like, you're wildin'. Whoop, Super Mario. I jump over that shit, slide on the front of the car. But then I notice my boy, like he stops running. I look back and the cop is like holding on to him. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I stop and I walk back. I didn't want to leave him. Like, I mean, that was literally my best friend at the time. Walk back, get in the car, whatever. So I go on the shit. He drives me back. And then I realized, oh wait, I was not scared because of the jail and the cops. It hit me that I was actually scared because they had to call my parents.
Who was you scared more of?
Who?
Which parent?
And my dad. My pops. Cause he was the firecracker. See, thing is, my mom, she's the silent killer type. My dad's a firecracker. He's loud. He's like, he gets it popping off GP. Like he just.
I understand. He one of them must have you.
Yeah, but you know, when it's called for, he's not ignorant.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's like, we don't have to call your parents, and the cop is asking them, do you want to press charges? Would you like to press charges? And I'm like, I was dumb red, of course, you know, my shit's swollen. Don't go chasing waterfalls, cause you know what I'm saying? It's just like, all right, I'm finished. So I'm just like, let me just think about my last moments. Then, I don't know how long it took. Yeah, cause yo, bro, my parents didn't play, son. They good parents, but that's why.
I know the vibe. That's why I'm laughing, because I truly know the vibe.
Cause for me, this is the craziest thing that ever happened to me. I'm like, yo, it's cops, it's screaming, it's screaming white people. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how long it took, but my dad, he ended up coming. I'm like, and then one thing, the first thing I noticed, I was like, yo, he looks surprisingly chill.
That make you more scared?
Yes. Yeah, my nigga, like, I had a good view, so I was able to see him from like 30 miles. I'm watching him the whole 30.
Nah, that nigga, that made you scared. It made you see 30 miles. Yo.
Yeah, so he walking mad calm, like he not even walking fast. That's even worse. It's not even an emergency for him. And he goes up to the people, and then they start describing everything to him and all that, talking to him. And my dad was just talking to mad chill. He's like, you know, I'll do for you. I'll repair it. I'll repair the whole thing for you, free of charge. You know, of course, walking back home, he was still chill. I'm like, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't expect that.
That shit was wild, son. My shit ain't even that crazy. This shit was crazy, bro.
The craziest thing I ever did, that was the craziest experience I had as far as like overall. But the craziest, I would say the craziest or most dangerous thing I ever did, jump from one building to the next on some Jackie Chan shit.
Oh, nah, you was a different type.
So it was a building, like a big ass gap, and it was a slightly lower level building with like a gate. So I had to clear the space and the gate to get to the other side. The building was it had to be like 4 floors up, we on the roof, and the next building was 3 floors. And I backed up, I jumped across that shit, landed, and you know when you land with that momentum, you gotta roll. So that was also making me, I was nervous about that too, the landing.
The only time I ever played with my life. Quick story, because I know your shit is living. Listen, the only time I ever played with my life, I thought I was tough. I went to Coney Island. Anybody that ever been to Astroland back in the day? It was the ride where you get on, and it go around in a circle like that and it spin you. You gotta kind of like stand up in it and hold it. I think I was just tall enough to get on that ride. So I'm on the outside looking in, you being a spectator, you like, man, that shit ain't about nothing. I'm gonna get on that shit beast. That shit is doodle. So I'm in there, they strapped me in. When that shit started to go, my face was pressed up against that shit with the G-force. My soul left me, bro. I couldn't breathe. I don't know how I think my fucking legs. I think my fucking legs came out of the shit, and I had this shit tucked to my chest, bro. Like I was like this, literally.
Oh, bro, you wasn't in there, right?
No, bro. I think no.
Son, you was about to die.
I was about to die. I think I did die because I saw my life, like
family,
my whole 30-something years then. So it was crazy because I was pissing at the same time, and I kept telling niggas to stop the car.
Yo. Oh wait, so you was peeing on niggas?
Yeah.
Oh come on.
And vomiting. But I thought I was in a car, son. This is how my life left me. Because I thought I was in the backseat of a vehicle going mad fast. Yo, my soul left and came back.
Yo, but look, that's kind of their fault though. They let a kid go in there not strapped in right.
Yeah, maybe so. Because I remember my shit was tucked in and I was like this. I remember, and my face was pressed up against the shit.
You're not supposed to. You ain't supposed to have the kind of freedom to.
I know.
Bogle and move your legs and all that kind of shit.
I know.
Nah, son, they wild out.
Facts, but yeah, that's the only time I played with my life. But this nigga was on MI6 Jumanji times. Now we flipped off of monkey bars. You know what I'm saying? We jumped off of high buildings and did like acrobat, but we wasn't scaling across a building to another building, bro. When it's, you know what I'm saying, you live, son. Flatbush live, God. Yo, 2021 was a dope year, especially shooting, doing the content creation part. We really got heavily into content creation. We dropped a video. It's called Bad Bit. It's off of our Brooklyn Summer, our freshman debut. Supporting women, you know what I'm saying? Showing them in them boss light, you know what I'm saying? Getting to it, you know what I mean? These are the type of women we have really, you know, empowering our circle, you know what I'm saying? And we stand behind that. So check out Bad Bit by Brook Brovaz. Run It Up. I mean, that's out right now. We here now, 2022, man. If y'all are not in tune with what me and Silver got going on, make sure you guys check out our first 2 parts of our docuseries. Make sure you guys, again, like, subscribe, comment on the video, you know what I'm saying? Run It Up here. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure you guys are locked into our website, www.brookbrovaz.com. Ask questions, man. Anything y'all want to know, how to get in contact with us. So yes, you guys tap in. We going off 2022.
Why you let them activate? You know I'm activate. Why you let them activate? All my kings are activate. Why you let them activate? All my queens are activate. Why you let them activate? My team is activate.